From AccuWeather.com, this is AccuWeather Daily, a brief host-read article. It's weather news in a nutshell. Well, a mass of showers and thunderstorms spread out across Texas and northern Mexico the past few days consolidated into a tropical rainstorm on Tuesday and is forecast to become Tropical Storm Arthur later on today. Life-threatening flooding, property damage, and disruptions to commerce and travel may unfold as inches of rain pour down, regardless of official designation. Now, this gathering of moisture originates from former eastern Pacific tropical storm Christina, a tropical wave of low pressure from Africa, a stalled weather front, and the jet stream. This tropical rainstorm will track northeastward along the Texas coast into Wednesday. AccuWeather lead hurricane expert Alex De Silva said that the key to weather this tropical rainstorm will focus enough wind energy to become a named tropical storm will hinge on its proximity to warm waters of the Gulf. For the National Hurricane Center to declare a tropical storm has formed and assign a name to it, the entity must have a defined circulation with maximum sustained winds of 39 miles per hour or greater. A tropical storm warning is in effect for the Louisiana coast from Sabina Pass to Morgan City. A tropical storm watch is also in effect for the northeastern Texas coast from Sargent to Port Arthur. De Silva said that while tropical storms have formed over swampy areas along the Gulf, ideally the center of this rainstorm would have to be over the Gulf for further organization and strengthening. Tropical storms need a constant source of warm, moist air to form, maintain intensity, or strengthen. Because of the forecast's short duration near the Gulf, a rapid intensification to a powerful hurricane is unlikely. But the concern among AccuWeather meteorologists about this setup has always been torrential rain and flooding. AccuWeather Vice President of Forecast Operations Dan DePodwin said that a significant flood risk exists each day this week, shifting slowly eastward from Texas into Wednesday to Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia during the second half of the week. The tropical rainstorm will enhance the moisture and areas of rain already in place, with potentially 2 to 3 inches per hour that could easily overwhelm storm drains, leading to rapidly rising water on city streets and highways. Now, this area can further amplify the flood risk along the Texas coast, extending into the Houston area today, which would coincide with a World Cup match this afternoon. Although the match is inside, flooding could cause road closures and cause dangerous travel conditions for those heading to the event. In terms of total rainfall, a broad zone exists where 4 to 8 inches of rain is forecast from South Texas to eastern Alabama. Within this zone, a substantial area is forecast to receive anywhere between 8 and 12 inches of rain over a multiple-day period, with an AccuWeather local storm max of 20 inches. The impacts on catch basins, drainage ditches, and small streams will be almost immediate. Hours to days later, that water will flow into area rivers and bayous, with numerous locations experiencing minor to moderate flooding. Depending on where the heaviest rain falls, major flooding could occur on some rivers during the latter part of this week and into early next week. Along with the risk of flooding, a tropical rainstorm or tropical storm hovering near the Gulf Coast will generate some wind with rough surf and choppy seas for much of this week over the northwestern third of the Gulf. Locally severe thunderstorms will add to the strong wind gust risk, with the potential for a few tornadoes or waterspouts to develop from the upper Texas coast to southern Louisiana and the panhandles of Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. Tropical storm-force wind gusts between 40 and 60 miles per hour are possible along the upper Texas coast and the western part of the Louisiana coast through Wednesday. A storm surge of 1 to 3 feet is anticipated from the upper Texas coast to the Louisiana coast, with locally higher amounts of 3 to 6 feet near where the center of the storm moves inland. That's all for now. You can find more regional forecasts and science-based articles at AccuWeather.com, and for your local forecast at your fingertips, download the free AccuWeather app. Enjoy the rest of your day, stay weather aware, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from AccuWeather.